Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Iceland True-1-tag World Conquest. I trust my mouth is in sync with my mouth. Did I say my mouth is in sync with my mouth? I think I did say that. Well, of course, what I meant was, I trust my mouth is in sync with the sound that is supposedly coming out of my mouth, but we all know this is totally pre-recorded. So, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. If you don't know about the pre-recorded, it's a joke. People say it's pre-recorded because I can't read every chat message when there's 800 people. Yeah, but Floyd is only like 100 now, yeah. Okay. My bad. Testing 1, testing 2. I like to punch bananas in the face. But I don't like doing so on a Monday. Shoe on head or pre-recorded? You know what? You know what, buddy? Huh? I'll tell you what. Here's my shoe. And I'll be balancing this on my head for some time. So, what am I doing with my life? I don't know. I'm sitting here in the OBS studio, looking at my face with a shoe on my head, wearing a Super Saiyan wig. Okay, so this is actually legit pretty hard, but you know, we play on very hard difficulty anyway. Hello Windows, could you please give me my on-top replica? Oh, that's great. You don't want to give me my on-top replica. Oh my god, I swear to god I'm buying a Mac. I'm buying a Mac. You know, the one good thing about Windows is that at least it lets you choose whenever you updated things. But, you know, it doesn't even let you do that now anymore. On my phone, my fucking phone, I got, you know, WhatsApp, you know, the messenger. I got a message in WhatsApp, go figure. And the message said, hey, this app needs to be updated in 30 days. Would you like to update it now? And I was like, fuck no, I don't want to update it now. I'm having a conversation. You know? And then, promptly, 10 seconds later, it was like, okay, he wants to update us. Automatic updates can suck on my cock. They shouldn't happen. Oh, man. Anyway, guys. Well, hello there. Welcome back to EU4. We are continuing our Conquest of the World as Iceland. And we, or rather I, make sure I got the strict trait in my ruler. And I don't have any game sound. This is not good. Now I do have game sound. Ah. Alright, so... Right, I'm getting rid of this shoe. It's too stressful. So anyway, I got the strict trait. So now we have 158.2 discipline. With militarism, that will go up to 168.2. Technically, it's 25. Because absolutism gives plus 8.2. But really, it gives plus 8.25 at 165. But it doesn't show you that. But trust me, it does. Because I do calculations. Sometimes I'm roommating it up. How many birds were harmed in the making of strict? Only 2. It only took me 2 tries. Yes, the Prussian rulers have a higher chance of getting military traits. So, the chances of him not getting that. The guy who told me to make my ruler into a general, though. Big props, because otherwise I wouldn't have gotten it, and it would have taken many, many, many birds. Today, and with today I mean within 4 years, I need to go Manchu. In order to be able to go Manchu, I need to revoke all of my estates and statify all of Manchu. And go Manchu so that we can make some Manchu soldiers. We're only going to have the absolute max discipline for like a second, and we won't actually be using it. And after that I'll probably, I don't know, switch back to some German culture. Alright, so what I need to do is I need to get some troops over here, and I'm sorry about this, but I'm going to need 2 new armies, and those 2 new armies are gonna have to deal with the rebellions that the estates are going to spawn, because there's going to be a lot of estates rising up pretty soon. So we're just gonna build these armies and then we're gonna revoke the estates. I like how this kills my on-top replica, by the way. That's really nice. I literally cannot read the chat at this point in time because it killed my on-top replica. I don't actually have a second monitor. Well, I do, but I'm not using it because I don't know. My monitor is big enough as it is, you know. Oh my god, for real though? Look at how long this is taking. We've been sitting here. I should have done this before the stream started. I apologize. I wonder what's faster. I really do wonder what's faster. Only the 3 Manchu states can form Manchu, isn't it? Yes. Yes. But in order to make banners, the only thing you need is Manchu primary culture. But it's not like only banner units have the discipline, or the army with the banner unit has more discipline. The specific unit has more discipline. Something that you really ought to give Paradox props for, because that must have been a lot of work to program that. They made it so that they can now have individual units with individual little pips. Pippity pips. Effects. Modifiers. So for example, in the age of, not absolutism, but the one before that, or maybe absolutism. I think it's in the age of absolutism. No, it's not in the age of absolutism. Is it in the age of absolutism? Maybe we can go check. I don't think so. I don't think it lets you scroll through the ages, which is a bit sad. Wow, that takes a long time. Yeah, that's what happens. If you open up the templates in World Conquest, it starts to lag, because it's like, ooh, where should I put these 80 guys? Well, I can put them almost anywhere. I don't know why it's lagging like this. Reformation, right. In the Reformation, there's a Splendor ability that you can get that gives you 10% discipline on mercs. So if you were to somehow you might be able to... No, because you can't be merc and banner at the same time. I'm talking crap. So, you know. Oh my god! For the love of all that is holy there. What? Really? Honestly? This is what we're doing? I don't know why I'm looking this way, because there's no one here. Well, there is someone here. There's this little thing. It's this thing. This is ridiculous. It shouldn't take this long, though. It's only 5%? Okay. What the fuck, though? For real? Are you kidding me, though? Right, we're only gonna build one of those because this was retardedly long. Screw that shit. I'll just queue up the others manually. Fucking hell, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At least this way we're doing something, right? So I need 80,000 infantry and 80,000 cannons. Mein Gott, man. What the fuck, banana? Like, I don't know why, but if you open up this screen, even this is lagging more than it should. But I don't know why it does this. If I knew why it did this, because it has nothing to do with, like, I just started the game up too. Also, I'm building too much infantry. Oh god, removing them takes even longer. See, this is why you should never do a world conquest. It'll blow up your computer, trust me. Open an online hat store, you'll be rich in a day. I highly doubt it. But, I am considering selling out in multiple more ways than I'm doing right now, so I'll keep that in mind. You know, if I ever do merchandise, there has to be hats. Yeah, yes, I'm salty about this. You can bet your vagina, or whatever reproductive organ you prefer. You can bet whatever you've got down there. You can bet it, because you're not gonna lose it, because, oh my god, am I salty about this lag. Alright, so, we've built our mercs. This is very nice. It's taking so long because the game has to calculate how to build the army as fast as possible. Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, I wish it would stop doing that. I don't want to convert provinces. So, yeah. Let's fight some Nipponese. And I've got an army going up here. Let's just unpause. I have an army going down here. They can have the 6-6. But I do want them to march a little quicker. And you guys can have, not my ruler, because I definitely don't want him to die. Merc cannons, Florry. Well aware, buddy. Well aware. Can't afford to use normal normal units. This number is a joke. It doesn't actually exist. This number is irrelevant. The only number that is relevant is the currently you gain 8582. During war, if I'm using all of my armies, I lose about 7k a month. So I'm barely making enough to reinforce my armies properly. Oh boy. Okay, so with that out of the way, what else do we need to do? I've got an army over here. They need to go say hi to Ming. Got 2 navies in there. That's fine. Where's my other navies? I've got a navy down here. That is fine. I'd like to bring you over. And I've got this navy who's going to take care of the Portuguese zealots. Okay. Perfectly natural and fine. Now, my coring is going to finish April 1772. Until that time, we won't be declaring war on the Ottomans. After that time, we will be declaring war on the Ottomans. Well, the chat is red today. What are you, communists? Jesus. What is up with those random one provinces enclaves with forts? Well, if you go for Splendor and you get this thing, unrestricted conquest, then you can core whatever. So that's why I took all the enclave forts. Also off screen, whilst I was, you know, getting that ruler trait, I decided to disband a lot of my forts because I don't really need them. So there you go. Right, so the troops have finished constructing, and none of these are supposed to be going into that army, so we can merge these together in Berlin, and these 2 armies are going to stomp rebels, and that is all they're going to be doing. Now we can go Manchu in the middle of a war. Just fine, I just need a little bit more military points, and then we'll reach our max discipline goal. Just so you know, it's going to be anticlimactic. There's very little I can do about that. I don't think we'll actually have a suitable testing ground for our troops. Of course, there's the Japanese, but these Japanese are so strong that I don't even know if that's going to have any effect. So, can I show America? Of course I can, buddy. This is America. We haven't really conquered anything here. We inherited some colonial nations. And we're going to liberate those colonial nations and eat them. Because they deserve their freedom. Their freedom to be defeated. I'd like that fort to finish one day. And I need 450 military power. Ready65, thank you for subbing for 12 months in a row. This does not seem right. Yeah, that's a bit weird, isn't it? Because you subbed. Yeah, that does. You subbed yesterday. And I know you've subbed before then. But that is, Woad King will donate 1. How you doing, Woad King? Alright. It's taken so long. That's only because we made ourselves go Hindu. That made things a little bit more complicated. Alright. So almost 450 points. Can we get a little bit more? It's going to be anticlimactic, guys. Don't get your hopes up. Alright, Siege on Kyoto. I'm going to leave some Japanese alive here, so that we'll have something to kill. I would like to get my 6-6 on the line. Apparently I can't, because he's sieging something down. Let's get him out of there, so we can use our 6-6-6 to full effect. And then hopefully we'll roll a 9 in the first roll, and see what we can do to these Japanese. Yeah. Regardless, we're going to need to wait like 3 months. Woad King sweating. Oh man. Maybe you can find the exchange rate for Zimbabwean dollars. What Zimbabwe? 1K Zimbabwean dollars. And then, you know. Dalek in the night, thank you for subscribing. Tip my hat off to you, sir. Am I a Satanist? Yes. What's 666 though? EU versus Crusader, which one is the better game? You're asking the wrong guy. I've got 300 hours in CK2 and 13,000. 13,000? 13.7k in EU4, so I'm a bit biased. 1k ISK? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Alright, here we go. 6-6. Yeah, well, we still won't be using the proper discipline because we have to use these Manchu troops. And the downside is they're all going to be horses until I've got 1,327 horses, and then it's going to start making infantry. God damn it. So that's a bit sad. But yeah, it's time to go Manchu culture. So I need to revoke all this land, and that's going to piss these people off to no end. It needs to be done, unfortunately. Because we need Manchu culture. We can't have Manchu culture if these Frenchmen are still around. Oh shit, can't be revoked until May 1st. Well, that's a bummer. Revolt of the Limburg Brahmins. Okay, buddy. That's fine. I need to zoom out, otherwise I can't fucking see shit. That's a lot of Hindu zealots right there. I wonder if they could convert my land to Hindu. I don't think they do though, guys. Shit. I gave all this land to the wrong people. Well, no, I didn't give it to the wrong people. I just shouldn't have given it away. God damn it, this phone. Alright. I'm gonna need to pick this up because I have a feeling it's not gonna stop ringing. Alright, I'm gonna need to pick it up. Oh, yeah. Alright, so, where were we? Alright, we were saying something like l'état c'est moi and these estates need to go bend the knee. Because I control this country, I am the state, and these people have nothing to say about that. So, with that being done, let us revoke some of those states. I doubt we can unstatify enough, though. So, let's just decide a leader here and put you on autonomous rebel suppression. How come you got a state still? I just went revolutionary and all my estates are gone. Is it because I'm also a great republic? It is because you are indeed a revolutionary republic. those don't get estates. But I formed Prussia, changing my government to Prussian government, but I kept the revolution bonuses. So yeah, we kind of just fucked the game. We just took the game, grabbed a little lube, and this is nice. Yeah, I know. Do you hear the people sing? Singing the song of angry men. This is the music of the people. Who will not be slaves again. In fact, it won't be much of anything anymore. Oh, I like killing people. This is nice. This is very, very fucking nice. Can I get a general on the line? What is your name, buddy? Arvid. Arvid Leifson. Hey, buddy. You wanna die? This is nice. Ah, we do need to go kill these rebels as well. So, 1st of May is when we go Manchu. You like killing people? Yup. I do. I cannot tell a lie. I do want these people on autonomous rebel suppression though. Oh boy, 1st of May. 1st of May, 1st of May. What to do in May? Tell you what to do in May. Kill even more rebels. 50% will pops dying, standing up for what they believe in. Yeah, humanism. Oh, they're gonna start killing each other now. Oh boy. Yeah, time to send in the riot police. This is a bit nasty. See, this is what I mean with why autonomous rebel suppression is terrible. What they should be doing in a situation like this is kill the rebels first, then start on sieging. But anyway, it's the 2nd of May, so we can now revoke these provinces. This province is under siege and therefore cannot be revoked. Alright, buddy. Love you too. Now watch this being 2 separate states. You can see the border there. It is 2 separate states. Fantastic. Just the way I like it. This province is under siege and therefore cannot be revoked. I think that's lame. But I guess I should have known. Hopefully we can revoke enough land where we can embrace Manchu. No. Right. So, we fixed our country. Now let's go unstatify this land. And I wonder how many guys we're going to get. So this is gonna hurt my income more than it should. Because I really don't fancy staying Manchu, because I kind of want to, well, you know, I want to keep being German. I like being German. Alright, this is really bothering me. Oh, okay. So these fucking provinces were situated in a very annoying manner. These estates. So now I can't fucking disband any of this. This is really awkward, this. Yeah, I don't think we can revoke enough. Now, because these Germans are being complete asses about things. Yeah, Flurry, fix. Exactly, buddy. This needs to be done. I promised you max discipline. I will deliver. That's kind of what I do. I deliver. And delivering demands that I unstatify this shit. So I can statify... Right. This will have to do. I doubt that's going to be less than 50% of Manchu, but we'll see. This is all Manchu, which means it can be statified. This is all Manchu, which means it can be statified. This is all Manchu, which means it can be statified. This is all Manchu, which means it can be statified, and you get the idea. There are 3 Manchu thingies here, but there's a lot of development, so I'm going to statify this. And I think that was all of my Manchu. No, it wasn't.